Well, how's it going, everybody? That's nice. Dale Wolfhart. We're trying out something a little bit different here. Some new. We're gonna be playing MLB The Show. Now, I've played MLB The Show before. I've played 10, 15, 16, and I want to say 19. But I've never played this. I've never played it on Xbox. This is the first one to have been released on Xbox. I've been doing a lot of fiddling around. I've made a character. Apparently this is going to be used for Road to the Show, so we'll see. I've made a roster. I've made a handful of things. But I've still yet to play a game at all. I haven't played any games of this so far, not even like an exhibition game. But we're going to do some Road to the Show. I play this a lot in my free time on the older games, but I have yet to play it, obviously, on this one, and I've never played it in a stream format. Normally, I play it on super easy mode, where I can just constantly knock out homers. I get pretty much no balls. It's all strikes. But I have decided, for the sake of making this interesting and being a regular player, I've just set it to dynamic. We'll adjust it for now. I don't know what settings I might need to adjust. We'll see. I've adjusted some things that I think I might have to adjust, but obviously I don't know much until I get into it. So let's start up this Road to the Show. I should already have a set-up ball player, correct? I can't see all of what's up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a ball player, so we're all good. Just to go over things here, just so you can get a good idea. I used some early packs to get some equipment, so I've got a lot of the stuff that I would have normally. Fortunately, I don't have to edit it like I normally do, which is kind of nice. I normally have to edit it beforehand, but I'll just kind of go through everything. I got my Louisville glove. I'm a Louisville guy. Although I don't play baseball, I have baseball gear, and on occasion I will go out to my local kind of kickball field and just do some basic baseball, and all of my gear is Louisville. My glove, my batting gloves, my bat, everything is Louisville. This is basically the same layout my glove has as well, although my glove is actually technically a softball glove. I also got the Babe Ruth bat. I thought that would be cool. I like this vintage bat. I thought that might be neat. Otherwise, I would use a different bat. I'd use the Louisville bat closest to mine, with kind of the burnt wood grain on the top, which I believe is like the base one, but I could afford this one, and I thought it was kind of neat to see. I've also got some lizard skins, camo grip like I do on my bat. Now, granted, it would make more sense to just not have it on a bat like this, but I wanted it. Louisville batting gloves. Evo Shield guard, which, unlike the last game, is not incredibly expensive for no reason. I don't have the shin guard, though. That was incredibly expensive from Evo Shield, so I kept that standard. I got these, which actually I'm going to change the we'll just make that, blue. Well, we'll make that default for now, and we will change it if need be. And then I got my Mizuno cleats, which have always been my favorite. Oh, can I change my position? No. It says I'm starting pitcher. To be honest, I don't know how to change that. I would like to, however. Accept changes and proceed. But maybe it will allow me to choose in here. Anyway, I want to do... I mean, it's the same buttons that I pressed before, so that shouldn't be anything new. Oh. Uh-oh. Loading screen not loading anymore. That's not good. Oh, okay. Well, no, we're going. What? Shares his expectations with a former coach. Oh, hell. Did I skip, Did I skip the little draft thingy, or the pre-draft games. Also, this is very similar to the way it was in the last game, I will say. Not really, but I know what type of club I like to play for. What does that mean? What do you have in mind? Oh. Okay, I see. I wish I would have paid more attention to the last thing I just looked at, because I feel like I just skipped something pretty important. I also didn't get to choose any particular thingies. I'm really hoping to play in the American League. I like to play in the for a National League club. I'm more of a National League guy myself, but by the way, for those of you unaware, my favorite team is the Colorado Rockies. I think you saw that in my customized appearance thing, but in case you didn't, that's my team. Which actually, I just realized a bunch of stuff got skipped, so I'm going to have to wait until I can back out here. Alright. Some live action stuff.
Lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
This doesn't look like Cargo, so I don't know what they're talking
story
about.
Here. JP, what are you hearing? I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals.
This is neat, but this is not what I was expecting.
Chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
No call. Sorry, what? The Marlins?
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one.
His last name is Mayo.
It definitely feels like a reach to me. You know, I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy.
That's the Marlins.
There was a split camp.
Who cares?
A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But
wait, what?
Scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo.
Do I get to be a
what about you, Jim Callis?
Shohei
Was this a
Ohtani
head
type?
Scratcher, or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts?
Well, that's a
have
good question.
suggested?
How do they handle
Yeah,
Shohei
I
Ohtani in this
talked to
game?
somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made
Okay.
to me were, one, you know, this whole debate: is he a hitter? Is he a pitcher? You know, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like they're
I'm gonna skip this just because I had a roster I wanted to use that I'm not sure if it used. I want to restart because I was expecting it to put me in the same menu and then it didn't, and I got confused and I pressed the button too quick. It's throwing me in and I'm not ready. Hello. It's an interesting looking man. The club is intrigued by your potential as a two-way player. I'm game. Let's try it. I would absolutely love to be that. In the field, personally, I'm more of an infielder, but in this game I do prefer playing outfield because it's a bit slower. But in real life, I take a lot of influence from Troy Tulowitzki, so I'm more of an infield guy. But I'm going to say... Actually, this is a good question. Yeah, we'll go outfield. This doesn't really matter for now. Center. Okay, cool. Well, you can touch base all you want. I need to get in the damn menu so I can back the fuck out. Because I'm in over my head and I don't know what's happening.
Back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much...
Yeah. Besides, I'm not terribly happy with the Marlins. Anyway. It just puts me right back where I was before. Can I not set two things? Settings? Hold on. File management. Yes. But I'm still here, so what's it gonna do? I would assume it's gonna get confused and just send me back to the main menu. No, it did not. Okay, I'm very confused right now. Okay. Settings. Also, the music in this game, like the one prior, sucks ass. It's terrible. But I have it muted anyway. Okay. Start new. Set up my ball player. Yeah, he's set up. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Load saved rosters. I have a roster saved. What I did in this roster is I call it improved, because what I did is I helped out the Rockies immensely by bringing back some old greats that were available on Legends. Unfortunately, Troy Tulowitzki and Cargo I did not find available as Legends, unfortunately, like I could in the last game. Oh yeah, I guess they really run through this shit. So I brought on Todd Helton, Dante Bichette, and Larry Walker, and I think I brought on someone else. And I also put Nolan Arenado back where he belongs. I would have moved on the Nationals. I would have moved Trey Turner and Max Scherzer back, but frankly, I had just forgotten to do that. But we're gonna roll with it. Anyway, I'm gonna let it go completely random. Normally I would make the Rockies choose me, but I feel like just for the sake of uniqueness, I figured I'd roll the 30-sided die and see where it puts me. Of course, I will do exactly what I just did if I get a team I'm really upset with, which there's a few. The Brewers with their new unis, the Padres, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Astros, not as much as I was at one point, but more so than I used to be before the whole World Series fiasco. I don't know. There are definitely teams that I do not like. And do I have like a ranking? Oh yes, I do. The Royals, the Dodgers, obviously. I just remembered. That makes total sense. Don't really care for the Phillies. Yeah, so I don't know, there's a lot of teams that I wouldn't really care for, but there's a decent amount of teams that I actually would quite like. So, anyway, we'll just let it go random. No favorite you're pinning your hopes on? No, sir. I mean, yes, but no. Right. Alright, cool. So I guess they skipped that little introduction part in the games prior. I don't know how far back, but at least in 19 and just about every game prior, you would play like 3 games in a certain division of the country. So I think it's like East, West, Central. And you, depending on where you set your character's birthplace, and then you would basically just whap the shit out of a ball.
Let alone playing the hardest game there is.
And well, you don't have to. If you choose to be a pitcher, then you would pitch. Well, basically, you would just perform, and they would tell you what to expect. And they would basically well, no. The Giants, okay. Don't get me wrong, I hate California, and San Francisco's not much different. But I've always kind of had a soft spot for the Giants, for some reason. So, I can live with that, and I think they're just going to say the same thing here, so we're just going to skip right on past that. But, Giants, interesting choice. They also used to give you a different... But basically, like I was trying to say, you would just play, 3 games, and that would basically help determine your draft
to
placement.
discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
So I guess this is just how it starts off. You're always starting off as a two-way player, and I guess they just try and gauge what you either are better at or gauge what you prefer. I don't know. This could have to do with my settings. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm game. Let's try it. Not really catcher. I don't really care for catcher in Road to the Show. Like I said, I mean, infield is more than me. Outfield's better, in my opinion, in the game. It's just a slower play. Often less plays as well. Maybe I'll request later on to move to the infield, but I think for now I'm going to go pitcher outfield. Spot rethinking. Again, we'll go with center. When I make this character to put in rosters, I usually go with center field, but part of that is because of the fact that the infield roster of the Rockies in the 2000s, a few years ago, was pretty fucking minty. And when I usually make that roster, I throw on all of the greats. And actually, usually Dexter Fowler I prefer there, but I don't know. Anyway, also just realized no Dexter Fowler. I think Dexter Fowler's probably in the game because I think he's still playing.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community. I am
overall of 54, not fantastic.
I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much
Let's hear what
potential.
they're talking about,
And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That to me
Was he
could be a
still
good thing.
99? God
He can
damn, and he just retired. Okay, that is actually pretty astonishing to me.
I'm excited to see what he becomes.
He's, how old is he at this point? 34. He's 34. His overall is still 99, and he retired at the end of this season. That is very impressive.
I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Webb. I know Brandon Belt. I know Evan Longoria, but I know him more as a Ray back in the day. Brandon Crawford. Chris Bryant's on the Giants now? I haven't really kept up with the rosters since 2019. I was very well aligned with it in that year and even in 2020, but recently I've fallen the fuck off. Jake McGee, he was one of our relievers. Johnny Cueto. He's been there for a while. That's usually who I model my pitching off of, is Johnny Cueto. Well, actually, Yordano Ventura, who ironically I hated. I never liked Yordano Ventura. But he did have basically the exact way I pitch. I don't really pitch per se. I just throw the ball, but when I'm throwing for speed, then I'll usually have that weird arm rebound thing that they do. And I guess since it requires me to, then it's probably in my best interest to go change my pitching stance, because I didn't edit any of my pitching stuff because I didn't think I'd have to. My ball player. So, unfortunately, I do, in fact, have to edit some things. But that's okay, because I actually do need to edit it based on my team anyway. Jim Edmonds is who I model my batting stance off of, because I literally just stand there and rest the bat on my shoulders. Actually, can I set too low? Because I might, just for the sake of... It's too low. Come on. That's my guy. There we go. Tease. Does not look like I can. That's unfortunate. Alright, that's fine, though. I don't know who the fuck Sandy Alcantara is, but it sounds like a fucking form of Swede. Anyway, current players, we're looking for the guy I was just talking about, Johnny Cueto. So we're looking in the C's, CU, towards the bottom, Johnny Cueto. Make sure he does what I think he does. Yep, that little rebound thing with the arm. I don't know why, but I do that too, so. Catcher style doesn't matter. Swing type. I used to be one hand, but I've recently switched to two hand. I have no idea why. I don't have any home run animations, I just realized, although I probably should buy some, seeing as I can. Oh, let me... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Stride, I pick up the leg. Even though I shouldn't. But I do. Leave all that's default. I don't really care. Bat slam. Okay. Oh, and I get to take a look at a few of these. Just in case any of them look particularly interesting. That's stupid. I'm a big bat flip guy. I remember going for distance and going for height. I used those quite a bit back in the day. Back in the day of like 2 games ago, but still. But I don't have that unlocked, so we gotta look at something else for now. We're looking for a flip. I guess I'll take a look. I think I also liked watch out hitter or watch out pitcher. Not sure if that's still in the game. Jesus, that is aggressive. Oh, hold my bat pitcher. There it is. Yeah, that was my personal favorite. So maybe I'll add that in. And actually, I just realized what I also want to do is make myself a switch hitter. Mostly just because that allows me to use more bat slams. Anyway. Which I'm now calling them bat slams automatically, even though I never gave a shit about them. That's not what I know them as. Yeah, normally I do that one and something else, so now we just gotta take a look through these, see if any of them are particularly interesting. No, that one's lame as hell. No, sir. No. 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 Absolutely not. No. God, these are dumb as shit, man. I mean, I always knew that, but like, Jesus. Okay, we'll go with that one for now, but I'll keep looking. Okay, that one's pretty similar, but it's a little more excessive. Sure. I'll go with slightly more excessive. No. Actually, no, I do kind of like that one. It was almost great. Oh, and actually, what I used to do, and actually I might do it again. Something I used to do is I would take, see if I can remember his name. What's his name? Dodgers player, I think. Cover guy of MLB 15. MLB 15. That should tell me exactly what I'm looking for. Yasiel Puig. I have not heard that name in a while. Although I've heard he's still doing pretty alright. I think he's on like, he's not where he is anymore, I can tell you that much. Where's P in the alphabet? There it is. P-U. Probably towards the bottom. Yasiel Puig. Somewhat similar to my bat stance, but we'll see if he does it here. Does he do what I think he does? Kinda, but not really. Okay, well, back to Jim Edmonds. Jim Edmonds. And then I'll just try and hurry up here. The Cowboy. Oh. I think I missed these ones. That one's not. Oh well, these are two open hand. That one's kind of the cargo style. Although when he did it a little more aggressively. But that's what they would always think. Tulo used that one on his stances. Classic. Might go with that one. A lot of these are the same as they've always been, but, you know. Okay, skip this one way too early. Ah, that's okay. That's probably what I would do, to be honest. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, but which one was the one that I had there a second ago? Was that this one? It was one of these, wasn't it? No, it was on the last page. I think these are going to be more or less the same, aren't they? Staying corrected. I'm sorry I'm making y'all watch this. I completely forgot that that was a thing. I didn't even think to edit it beforehand. Stop setting it down. Fucking toss that sumbitch. That's more like it. It's not great though. Like I'm expecting to see a lot of no doubts anyway. Putting this much emphasis on it kind of makes it seem like I'm actually expecting to see this. Ugh, ugh. No. There we go. Atta boy. Just in case this happens to be the same. Alright, that's what we want to see. Yes, sir. And then, I don't really know any of these. Josh Donaldson, what does he do? Absolutely nothing fucking interesting. None of them do anything interesting, though, to be fair. Okay, now we're good, I think. Assuming I didn't miss anything that I was trying to do earlier. Now, 30 minutes in, let's actually play the game. I don't like this new menu. I will say this the new menus in this game's kind of bad. All right, we're in April, doing nothing, lagging out. Cool. I forgot for a second that we start in AA.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Let's review your pitch arsenal day. Was it fastball, changeup, curveball? I'd prefer to have a knuckleball in my repertoire, but can I change that? Those are my pitches exactly. Let's have a look at them. Your top 3 options. Thank you, sir. You're gonna do a 4-seam, curveball, knuckleball. Place changeup. Thank you. Yeah. It's all the same. This is new. Don't see knuckleball, but I did see knuckle change. Or knuckle curve. Is there really no knuckleball? No, but knuckle curve will work. Does that require me to do something? Cool. Nice. I just realized I think one of those options was to add a pitch. Oh well. Maybe the knuckleball isn't standard practice anymore. And I'll replace the curveball with just since I have the knuckle curve, I think we'll just replace that with a regular changeup, maybe? Yeah. Just replace that with a regular changeup, just so I don't have a redundant pitch. Cool. And we'll leave the fastball as is. I'm happy with that. That's annoying. No more changes. That's good. All right. Oh. So we'll add 1 and 2 to each of them. So I want to improve my primary, secondary, or tertiary. I'll let it be random. I'll improve my knuckle curve because I love pitchers who can throw a good knuckleball. One of my favorite pitchers was if I can remember his name. I think it's R.A. Dickey. I know him from the Blue Jays, although that's not all he pitched for. In fact, that's not even all he's pitched for since the last time I knew him. Playing experience. Come on now. There's no games here. What are we doing? But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed MLB The Show 19, even though that's not what I was trying to say, but I will say that now. Ooh, Hartford. My first game is against the Rockies guys. Alright, so it looks like we're playing as center fielder for this game. So, let's do it. So playing against, like I said, the Rockies Hartford Yard Goats, one of the worst names in professional sports. Although all of them are behind the Washington football team. The worst name in professional sports for now and forever. But whatever. To be fair, Richmond Flying Squirrels is pretty shit too. The Flying Squirrels is not a very intimidating. The Flying Squirrels and the Yard Goats sounds like a movie. Like, that sounds like a shitty movie. That does not sound like actual teams. Anyway, let's play. This looks identical to the last, like, 5 games, 6 games. The graphics have not changed. That's a really cool background, though, I will say. I like the mountain. Although I think this is probably going to be all the same. Either that pitcher is insanely, he is insanely tall, 6'11". Jesus Christ.
How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives
How about a 6'11" pitcher? How about the fucking second coming of Jesus Christ himself, fucking Randy Johnson? So why can't I? Play appearance. Alright, our first fielding session. So, like, we're playing as a center fielder. Finally, that isn't the zoom in button. I can actually look around and shit. I don't know what the buttons are, so we're about to figure that out. Oh shit. It's not where I wanted to throw it all, but that works.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute
Still adjusting.
off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it.
Yeah, nothing I could really do there. I didn't know what to expect though. I kind of folded a little bit. I've never, like I said, I got no game play time in this game. The cat is trying to get out. There you go, Casper. Okay, directional hitting. Trust me, I hit in a direction literally every time. I always send it up and to my direction. Doesn't look anymore though, interestingly. And I have the camera view set to MLB 16 for those of
lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the
it gives me live.
He tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay. So it gives me live kind of play-by-plays as to how my stats are increasing. That's nice.
2-2.
Glad to hear Matt Vescursion still.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Yeah, you just told me that. Oh, I also gain friendship and rivalry with opponents. How the hell would that work?
And now, number 14 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yeah. I'm not going to press timeout. Okay, so now I'm remembering that I'm not playing this like I normally play this. I will get balls and strike. I will get strikes and balls, not just strikes. So I have to remember to be a little bit, I can actually strike out now.
First delivery to him. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
My swing timing is almost always late. I just, that's when I swing, I guess. So. Shit. That was a fucking fantastic pitch, but I just absolutely shafted myself with it.
The 0-2 delivery. He got him. Lively
Oh,
fastball
fuck.
that time, and it puts it.
I think there's a setting for, to make the ball appear slower, so I can get my timing a bit better. Is that thing? Audio, video. Nope. Presentation. No, I wouldn't be in that. But yeah, I'm super late because I'm trying to think: is this a ball or a strike? And by the time I can consider whether or not I should swing, I'm starting way too late. So we start off with a strikeout on a fantastic set of pitches, and I'm very disappointed about that.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there,
Oh, well.
and that's the second out.
All right, pitcher's liking me. That's nice.
All set for the start
All right,
of the inning, and set
another
to go
attempt
is the third
at
baseman,
fielding.
Aaron Shunk.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable.
All right, we're gonna get another attempt here.
Number 14.
I'm not sure if
He's
it will
0 for
even
2
give
with a
me
strikeout in this one.
balls yet, to be honest. This pitch.
And now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I'm way behind in this game. I gotta really work on my timing. I gotta basically swing immediately.
Hard on the ground towards short.
There we go. How was that good? I could barely even realize that he was throwing the ball yet. That's how fast I gotta hit this fucker? Like, I literally just, there was no thought. I just see pitch go, swing. There was no thought involved in that process. I gotta figure out how to fix that problem, because that's gonna be a big issue. Oops. Yeah, I know, base running. I'm not stealing a base, though. I can't. There's a pro player on second anyway. Well, I might have to tag up, which I fucking hate. Oh, cool. Are we on 3 outs? I don't see any outs. I know how this works. I might get thrown. No, they're not even expecting that.
This game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good
It was good.
time. Yeah, I say it's not easy.
Good job, dude.
Guys in the bullpen, I don't think a guy throws
But anyway, in 7th.
They're 97
Yeah,
miles an hour
I know.
with sinking cut. That is unbelievable.
So it's not
He's able to
happening.
get
Why the
that
fuck would they
knock
try
in
and
that
throw
big
out the guy
spot.
at 3rd?
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. The lead is under it, no problem.
Yeah,
one
not
away.
going anywhere. Anyway.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Marco Luciano, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from 3rd, 90 feet away. And a swing and a miss, he struck
That's
him
not
out,
good.
and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at 3rd.
I kind of like the new
with 2
scoreboard,
gone
although
now.
it's not as colorful as I'd expect. Like, where's the team colors? Like, you would expect that to be there.
Swing as he
Is that a
pulls
thing
this
nowadays?
one into right. Hanna is
Alright,
there now
well,
to put this
that
one
sucks.
away for the 3rd out.
Get on
As
base, but we don't get
Strand
any
that
scoring.
potential go-ahead
Go figure.
run at 3rd base.
Yeah, well.
Now to bat, Aaron
Alright.
Shunk flew out
Up for
last
another
time up.
Hartford at bat.
Here comes the
I don't think
1-2.
we're going to get another at bat here, but we're only one
Hit in
hit
the air to
in, so
center
I would
field.
like to. Okay, it wants me
Number
to
14 is there,
throw
and he
second,
makes the
but I
catch
will.
for the out.
So my eyes completely fooled me as to where to run, but it looks like it tells me, so I guess I should not be concerned.
He bounced out last time up.
Salvador Avila.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Jesus Christ, that does not nearly enough time.
Stepping in once again is Ryan Valade. He's hitless in
Although it doesn't move as fast as I think it does, so I should actually be able to. Alright, well, yeah. Actually, Hartford's got 3 runs.
High in the air out to center field.
Yeah, I did not go in the right area.
Catch made out there in center field.
No.
As the runner will tag from second.
Buttons are not what I thought they were. How is this organized?
Make it up to third safely here.
I don't know what the fuck I just threw at, but I don't even know. I pressed both B and X. I don't even know what I pressed, to be completely honest. Let me try and
This is hit high in the air toward left center. Long run for the center fielder.
I don't think it's gonna make anything. No, I didn't think so.
That was a really tough
But
play, so we want
it
to
looked
take
pretty
another
good.
look at it with show track. He got a solid
I didn't think that
read
was going to
off
be
the
nearly
bat.
as good.
Route efficiency was
Well,
good.
maybe I'll go
Ended
for
up
another
covering
power
more
swing
than
next time and
120 feet to make that
see if
play.
that works out
Really
in my
remarkable.
favor.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1. The final.
I can tell you, if the game gives me an option, I absolutely do not want to be a pitcher. Not for a playthrough. Sometimes I like playing pitchers, but for the most part, the games are just way too long, and the progression is super fucking slow. So
put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan
I'm not sure.
Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna.
I
honestly don't know how long that last game was.
MLB
So I'm not sure how I'm gonna format this. How many games I'm gonna do? If I'm gonna do. If in one episode I'm only going to do a series, or if I'm going to do 2 series, you know, with playing against 2 teams, or what, I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. So, let's take a look here and see if we can do a little bit better this time. I'm hoping to get...
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Easy enough. Easy enough.
So
all right. We got a 250 average. We're not doing too well. Need some more hits.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Good swing timing. But it's just going to kind of sit out and about. It's not really going to go anywhere. So... have to try it a little bit differently next time.
Next up, Jose Gomez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Right there, Jose. What do you got for me? Sometimes when you're playing in the outfield, they'll make you watch home runs.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run.
I have no idea where to go, I guess. I'm learning. Nice.
So
yeah, I have no idea where to go. For the most part, I need to work on my reaction time, because if y'all didn't see, I just went forward, and I should be going back. So I should really just be waiting for it to tell me where to go, because I clearly cannot guess that myself. Alright, looks like we're going to have to catch it again. Y is what we want to press. Why does it do that? Stop doing that. I don't like that. Just fucking throw it.
Fish ain't bite, and this guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hitting.
Now at the plate is Gaylord Marks. 0 for 1 here in
sorry to hear you were named Gaylord. I'm also sorry to hear you're going to get an out.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 14 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Stop it. I hate that. But yeah, I do like fielding in the outfield more. It's a little bit more boring, but I'm better at it.
For him here in this one.
As much as I love my shortstop.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a fat
runner around second now.
Late hit, but it works.
The relay.
Oh, boo. Wow, okay. Not what I expected, but I will take it. Alright, so we got 2 first base knocks.
Next up is Jason Vossler. And he's
Thus
got
far.
runners at the corners here with only one gun. The 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one.
Yeah.
Relay to first.
Of course, I'm a part of a
just like that,
double play. I'd expect nothing less.
Next to stand in is
All right.
Ryan Gonzalez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
Man,
They
this
look
is
good
a
to me,
spot where
but
you
my eyes aren't
really
that
wanna
good,
get
so I
greedy
don't
as a hitter.
fucking know.
Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get?
Oh, of
a
course.
sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted
But hey,
more,
a sacrifice
he's
fly
not
is still
gonna
probably
complain
better
about
than
the
what he would have
RBI.
got otherwise.
Next will be the
All right.
cleanup hitter, number 14.
Let's try again. Difficulty
He's singled
increased.
in two
I don't like
trips to the
hearing
plate
that.
Thus far. He's set
I'm a beginner
and the
to at the
pitch.
moment, I guess.
He's able to ride this
Oh!
one high and deep toward right center.
Please
And
reward
that'll
me
get
for that
down
perfect
out there
hit.
near the
Fuck
wall.
yeah.
And he'll make
Let's
it
say
to
first career
second
double
base
on
now
that
with
one.
two gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that
Good
it
shit.
was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it.
Boom.
He's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch
Tattoo
would
it,
have supplied
that's
more
different.
velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Oh, man. Just a small hop.
Next to hit
That's
is
good shit right there,
Jason
though.
Vossler.
First
Runner in
career double.
scoring position with two gone.
On the books. So, looks like I can hit breaking balls. It's just fastballs that I have some trouble with. We're going to make it to third, but we're not because it's actually third out. So, meaningless double, but at least it looks good on my batting average.
Digging in,
all right.
switch hitter, number
Difficulty
14,
increased.
2 for 3 with a
We've moved up
double
to
on his
beginner
line so
5.
far. Swing and a miss at a
Oh,
first
fuck,
pitch
they're starting to
changeup,
throw.
0-1.
Great job
Unique
by
shit
the
at me.
pitcher right there
Okay,
to pull the
hold on,
string.
never mind.
He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball.
Oh, I chopped right the fuck up
And
on that
we'll
one.
just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning.
Son of a bitch.
Digging in will be Aaron Shunk. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
Oh, fuck, it's not telling me
And
anymore.
this is run down
Oh, that's
out
why.
there in right center as the
Somebody else
runner
was going to
tags
catch it.
from second. And he's up to
Right,
third
that's
safely
fine.
now with two gone in the inning.
That was
That's
a nice
all right.
job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's and a nice job here to
All right.
come and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly
So
won't
there's
be
our
his
game.
last.
We got our first win on the books. We'll play the next game in the series.
Number
And then,
43 earns his first win of the season. Number 39 closes
I'm
the
liking
door
this
for the
beginner
save,
5.
his first of the year.
I think that's
that'll
about
just
as
do it
advanced
for
as I
Mark
can really
DeRosa,
get.
Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
So,
this has been a presentation of MLB
yeah,
The Show.
if they're throwing
Or don't
fastballs, I
forget
might
to
as well
check
not
out
swing.
theshow.com.
But if they're throwing
Minor League Baseball
breaking
is
balls,
live
then I
and
can
on the
probably
air
make.
on the show. Tonight, the rubber
So anyway, I believe this is the last game of this series, so we'll let that play on, and then I'll decide from there what I want to do. Southpaw from Tennessee, hell yeah, brother. I'm not
It's
from
hard
Tennessee.
to have
Tennessee's cool.
all four of your pitches on, but I think if
Oh.
this guy can have
Oh.
2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
I was lucky.
swung on and missed. 1-1.
Too early. That was a pretty slow pitch. Why did I check swing? I didn't want to check swing.
Swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The
Shit,
1-2.
that was way early anyway.
Swing and he takes this the other way to right.
Okay,
This
so I
is
can wait a
right
little bit.
at
Well,
him in
fuck,
right
that
field
didn't make
as
a
he
difference.
hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Alright, shit.
At the plate now is number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering.
Oh, I instinctively hit the button even though I had no intention to. I pressed the button after the pitch had come in.
With a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fuck.
Got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
A little bit late on that one. It's four seam though, so that explains that. But I got 2 strikes now, so I can't hold off on fastballs.
Grounded to short.
I was out of the zone, so I'm just gonna get picked off instead because I ain't quite fast enough.
So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Now back to
God,
the top
I
of the
suck
lineup.
ass.
Stepping in, Gaylord Marks singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Yeah, I want to inverse that.
Here is number 14. He's batting
Unless I
cleanup
don't,
in
to
this
be honest,
one,
I'm
but
not
we'll
sure.
get us started here in the inning as they look to wake
Alright.
up the bats.
Yeah, not much to
Oh.
get excited about with just a single notch
Okay,
on
if
the
if it's on the outside, then I can usually get it. If it's on the inside,
pitching
it's
on the
kind
other
of hard
side
to tell.
has been really impressive.
And here's a ball hit in the
Yeah, late on that one because of
and
the
it's a foul ball.
juice. Didn't know if that was a good pitch. I'll figure this out. I swear.
Hit in the air out to right.
Just
Long
late, so
run
that
for
should
the
be
right
good, but he's
fielder.
not running nearly fast
He
enough,
gets there to
so
make
son
the
of a
play.
bitch. My fucking...
Digging in next, Aaron Shunk.
Oh,
Looking to
Lord,
change his
my
fortunes here. 0 for 4
average
with 2
is
strikeouts so
fucked.
far in the game. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Cool, it's not asking me to fucking tell it where to throw. Or it's not asking me
All
to...
set to start the 9th in
be
this
accurate.
one, and
That's
that'll
nice.
bring in the second baseman, Jose Gomez. Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 14 is there, and he has it for the out.
Okay, I think that'll be the last play of the game. Oh, I do get another chance to bat.
Number 14.
0 for 3.
No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Fuck!
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses.
Oh, I cannot handle
For
not
strike
being
2.
thrown, or being thrown anything other than strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Good, but I was sitting on it too much. I need those breaking balls on the inside.
The 0-2 once more.
That's ball. I kind of have to predict it before he throws it, which is literally impossible to do. But that time I was like, I'm not going to press it. And I didn't have to, fortunately. Holy shit. I thought for damn sure that was going to go back into the zone.
Tough curveball that time.
Oh,
but he's
that
able
was
to make
almost
a
all
little-
for...
Keep this at bat going.
I want to tire this fucking pitcher out. He's only got 13 pitches. He'll be fucking fine.
And another foul.
Oh, out of the zone, but I was able to chop it, so I'm
surprised
not
he's
out.
Laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long.
Fuck!
He's finally
I
set
thought that was
down
gonna be a
here
ball.
after an 8-pitch at-bat. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I might have to be a
Matt, what
pitcher,
makes
to
it
be
such a
honest.
tough pitch is you're changing eye levels.
I don't
That
think I could hit.
fastball up looks so enticing.
Oh, I'm a
that
pitcher,
you
though.
think
I'm going to
you
be a
see
damn
that
hitter,
ball
but
as a hitter, do you think
if they're going to make me a
Hey,
two-way
it's hard
player,
to
they're
win
certainly
games
not
at
going to be
any
bothering
point,
with my
but to
fucking
win
hitting
games
unless
on
they
the
train
road,
the shit out of it.
especially in this ballpark,
Alright, well, that's
they
the
are
end of that round. It looks like these games really only take a few minutes, so I might actually do more in future episodes, but I don't, well, I'll do one more series just because I'm quite enjoying this. But, alright. Cool. Oh, I got a new notification here in my profile inbox. Tutorials, as I do not say, contract related roster moves. The team has called up a starting pitcher for the MLB level. Cool. I know how that works, so I don't really care. Alright. I think most stats regressed in that game. We went 0 for 4. Didn't fuck up fielding, at least, so that won't be going anywhere. But also, all of these stats, for some reason, are 30. Why is that? Okay. Anyway. Presentation. So he's going to have something to say. Batting cage is open on my off days. On off days, too. Good to know. I fucking need it. Your off days are your own, but every bit of extra time you can commit to developing your bat skills will make a difference. Give it a try. So, of course, we're going to be in there.
That Double A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think when you think back to some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys.
How's everybody doing so far? So we're 1 and 2.
10 years.
The Bay Sox and Senators are 2 for 1, and the Seawolves are undefeated to this point. Now, who is their team? Don't know.
You had a breakout season at the Double A level yourself. What was it about
The Rivercats are doing well, 20 to 5. Same thing with the Giants. Giants are actually first in their division. The Rockies, despite our their improved roster, are 14-17. It's probably that pitching, though, because I will say I didn't edit the pitching. Unfortunately, there's just not much I could do. I thought about making a custom player and throwing them in for their pitching to at least give them a semblance of good pitching. I wasn't going to make it a 99, but I was probably going to make it like a 96 or something, high up in there. But just didn't really end up working out. So just to make sure that it even saved it. Did it save my roster? Did he use the roster that I thought it would? Okay, it did. So yeah, CJ Cron is apparently one of our best players, but to be honest, I didn't even know. Well, he is our best player, actually, and to be honest, I didn't even know who he was. I think I'd heard the name, but... So yeah, here's our roster. I brought Nolan Arenado back home. Didn't edit anyone else, though. Left everything else as is. John Gray is not even on the team anymore. He's actually, I believe he's in Texas now, and I forgot to bring... what's his name back? He got hurt last year. There we go. I was wondering if that still worked. Why is that color? Texas. Should be here somewhere, right? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Maybe he's not. But I can't remember his name, so that would be kind of convenient if he was. Shit. He might not be on the team anymore. Where did he go? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But I'd have to remember his name first. But John Gray went to Texas, too. There's no point. All right, well, let's get a few more games in. Doing another series against Hartford. Looks like I'm going to be a pitcher in this one, though. All right. Well, let's see what we got. I haven't pitched in a while. I haven't pitched in this game at all, so hopefully nothing is too new, or else I'm going to be thoroughly thrown off. But yeah, I mean, pitching in this game just kind of drags out the games. The games become a lot longer since you're playing entire innings, of course, and then you get your handful of bats depending on what league you're in, of course. I don't know if AA players bat as pitchers, AA pitchers bat, but I don't think they do. Anyway, we're back against the Yard Goats. So, let's see what we got first.
So stepping in is...
Alright, our first pitching appearance. Hot zones indicate batter's strengths in his strike zone. Cold zones indicate his weaknesses. Pitcher's confidence and energy. If your pitcher's confidence or energy indicators get low, you should consider removing him from the game. I'm the pitcher. Yeah. I know. give him
Scott Burcham. He'll lead
inside.
things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Interestingly, did not have me, normally they have a little meter. That one just seemed to throw it wherever I put it. So, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if that's how it works normally, or if that's just how they decided to make it work. So he wants a fastball, so we're going to give him a fastball.
Yeah,
Give him
Matty,
like
they
right
started
around
this
here.
road trip off right.
So yeah, no meter. All right,
Yesterday,
interesting.
There was one
I'll
common
mind that.
theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes
Curve.
the baton to this guy today, and he
In
goes
the
out
corner.
and follows suit.
Can do.
And the knuckle curve that time.
Oh!
Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Multi-tool
Well,
pitcher.
I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Although I would not mind doing what I'm doing right now and just going back and forth all the time. If I had to pick one of the two, I'd rather pick a fielder, but a two-type player. I forget the name. But if I could play both, obviously I would not mind that at all. I need to edit my player a little bit, get the colors fixed since I'm on a new team. Right around there. That's about where he wants it.
And he fouls this one off.
Got a little bit of wood on that one, but no problemo. Another four-seamer right on the corner. Kaboom.
That's popped up.
Ooh, got a little bit of connection on that one, but it's going in the stands. Not quite, but close. Change up in the corner. Kaboom. Ooh, got a little bit of wood on that one too. So they're starting to kind of figure me out a bit.
Searching for that put-away stuff.
Into the windup.
I would put it a little bit more in the corner, but you know, I'd put it a little bit more on the opposite side. Ooh, I thought that was
having a B right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the
okay.
pitcher.
I know you want it there, but I'm
pitches
putting it
off,
here.
Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball swung on it.
There we go. See, I told you.
Back there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Salvador.
But that's why, I mean, if I would have done that a little bit earlier, I could have. But they were just getting too much wood on it, so I had to throw it a different spot because the catcher keep wanting it on that the outside of the plate, and I'm like, dude, you can't keep asking for the same shit. Of course, I'm sure the catcher wasn't terribly happy about it, but. Okay, he got all the wood on that one. All right. Well, first giving up hit.
2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
But there's no way I'm getting a fucking no-hitter in my first game, so. What? Oh,
AB right there, a little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Called as a ball. All
To
right,
start
well,
the
that's
at-bat. Avila, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Oh, fuck.
And it's fouled away.
It's not what I meant to do, but that works. Alright, yeah.
Even at a ball and a strike,
that's
here's
not
the
where I wanted it.
pitch. Oh,
that's why I like the knuckleball.
After that swing,
It's a knuckle
he's
curve,
seeing the
but,
ball
you know,
really
that's fine.
good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Oh, he got some fucking wood on that one below the zone. You can't throw 2 knuckle curves, though. Knuckle curves are a great strikeout pitch, but they're not.
Right along that fence, but one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits.
Knuckleballs are just not good consecutive pitches. It's great to go back and forth between the fastball and the knuckle curve, though, because that will get them riled up.
At the plate, number 22, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this
Nice
one's
check.
in there for strike 1. He's back in the
They want
starting
now.
lineup for this one after
Another
sitting out
four-seamer,
last night's game.
way off in the corner. I like your style.
This is
Ooh, got a little
right
bit of wood
side.
on that one, but he's got 2 strikes, so we're going to do my classic pitch. You want the knuckle curve, I'll give you the knuckle curve, but I prefer to do it right up and in.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Okay. Didn't work to my standards. Can't do 2 in a row. I know you want a knuckle curve, but I can't do 2 in a row.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
All right, fine. I'll follow your lead. Change up corner. And outside the zone. Ooh, he recognized that one. This is a good hitter.
You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone.
Ooh, that one went a lot farther in the zone than it should have. Four-seamer on the outside.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Fuck, this guy's working.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning.
Yeah, 24 pitches.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field.
Christ.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Oh, shit.
And this will
First earned run.
Close, and the run will score easily.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the
That was really bad.
And he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer
Good
the
start.
ABs
Good
go,
start.
usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
All right, let's come back from that last one. Let's knock this guy the fuck out.
0-2. Here it is. Grounded up the first base.
Shit.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag.
At least we'll get the out.
And the inning is over.
I'd rather it be a strikeout, but at least we'll get the out.
And now in the box.
All right, we're moving on to the second inning. Stop fucking asking me.
Jay Gomez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering.
All right. Put that one on the corner. Boom. All right. Contact, but it works. I got a slow four-seamer, though, is kind of my issue. What the fuck? Why did I think I pressed Y on that one?
And he takes something off
But I got him.
Way out in front for strike 2.
All right.
Wow, that
Four-seamer
changeup is
up in
an
that corner.
absolute
Good
beauty. They call it
selection.
the great equalizer for a reason.
Send it. Boom. Okay.
Cook over to his right.
Well, we got to pop up, but that works. Also, I just realized it's so early in the season we're all wearing long sleeves still.
So next
that
to
guy
bat
isn't.
will be
What the
Brian
fuck?
Valade. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Softly hit to short.
Shit.
Barehanded at his knees.
Reading me like a fucking glove. All right, Nolan Arenado.
The second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher.
We're working a little
Ryan
bit quicker here.
Castellani. The pitcher. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
All right. All right, we're batting here. We're batting 9.
He stands in for the first time in this one.
We're almost at rookie, which.
High in the air into
Oh,
shallow left
fuck.
center. Valade calls for it. 2 down.
I don't know what I did wrong. Well, I guess just late, but still. All right, batting means a lot more when you're pitching, because it's so far between the times you get to do that. All right, well, change up. Nice. They're getting a little bit swingy, so maybe I should start putting them a little bit out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Liking what I'm seeing. Fastball in the corner. See if I can get it out of the zone. Out of zone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ready with the first pitch.
Out of
Here it
zone.
comes. Derek Gonzalez
All
starting
right.
to go around, but it's a
A
cold
little bit in the
strike.
corner.
0-1.
Well, we're still looking good. This one's out of the zone, but he did check swing on the last one, so.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Got him to swing on that one, though. Liking this.
Fastball, strike 3.
Oh!
Pulled the trigger, and there
You were looking for a ball, weren't you?
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
That's more like it.
Now batting.
All right, can we keep that momentum going, though?
Salvador Avila. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch.
Called strike.
Strike one.
I throw a lot of balls,
Man,
I've
that's
noticed,
7
but
straight strikes to start this inning.
as
He's got a
per
chance
asked.
at an immaculate inning.
Barely able to make contact. Down
All right.
2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh,
Oh, and it sailed right
Well,
over his head at first. And now,
that's not good.
oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, you see some throwing
Okay, well, at
errors
least it's an
sometimes,
error,
but you
so it
don't see
doesn't
them
count
from the
against
second
me.
baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to
Right.
aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
haven't used one of those in a while.
Now here's one hit in the
Oh,
air
we
to
saw
the
right
right
through it though,
side, and no one will
but it's a
track it
foul,
down.
so we're good.
Avila stands at
Change
second
up
with 2
in
gone.
the corner.
That's in there. And
Ooh,
he's
a
deep
little
in the
bit
hole
farther
now,
in than I
0-2.
expected, but
On
Didn't
0-2 here,
even
he
think
doesn't
of it.
have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now he drops a
oh,
changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side.
good shit. Good shit.
Now into the box, number 22.
All
He
right,
singled in
inning
his
number
first
3.
Yeah, and
Inning
he's got
number
to feel
4.
super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Well, made contact on that one, not a good sign.
A 1 pitch on its way.
All right, put it in the opposite corner. Good strategy.
Hit on the ground out to short.
He's getting wood on
got
it though. Well, he got enough
And
wood on it
that's
to
out number 1.
make a difference. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Stepping in next,
All right.
Jamison Hanna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here.
Ooh,
0-1.
that would have been a
Hey, if
fantastic
you're able to
strikeout
blow a
pitch.
first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that finds
Okay,
the target.
well, you're not
Nothing
wrong.
in 2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike.
Are we looking at another
This guy's
fastball? Because I
really
wouldn't
attacking
recommend that. I
hitters
think
well
he's going to
tonight,
get used to
being
that. I think we
aggressive
should throw
early
him a
on,
knuckle
and if he
curve.
continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Thank you, sir.
Nothing in 2 count.
All right, where you
and the
want it?
pitch.
Not going to see it coming.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a double curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boom.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that
I'm
wasn't
having
a
so
great
much more
pitch
fun
to
as a
do it
pitcher,
on.
I will
It's
say.
really not the
As
best
long as these
two-strike
games are going to be,
approach
I'm having so much more fun.
Into the box
This is
now,
fantastic.
Jose Gomez. As with 2 away, he'll swing.
Nice.
Misses the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only
Nice swing and a
at-bat
miss.
so far.
Put it right on the corner. Probably going to be a
A
ball.
little quick on that
Still
swing,
swung
and he
for
finds
it.
himself behind 0-2.
Terrible contact, so that's good. Change up
And
out
now
of the
pitch on the
zone.
way.
Fouled it off.
Bases are empty here with 2
Now
men
I'm
out.
thinking, okay, a knuckle curve also out of the zone. Well, if he's still swinging at the pitches out of the zone, then we just gotta hope he
Should end the
misses.
inning as it's sent out to
Oh,
second.
but he got
Scooped
enough
up.
contact with that one.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
All right, good scoop at first. Second baseman's not on his shit today, though.
So here now is
All
the
right, we're
pitcher,
looking at we're
number
pitching, or
14.
we're not pitching
0
this
for
time.
1 for him here in this one. Here's a little chopper.
Why
up
the
middle,
fuck did I swing at that?
reined in. And the 5th inning
I don't
will
think it
start
could be a
with
whole
one
lot more
down,
obviously
1 away.
not in the zone.
Now at the plate here is
308 slugging
Ryan
percentage?
Blade.
Nice.
He'll get his side started
All right.
in the inning, and
Well, we're a much
so
better
far,
pitcher than we
they've
are
been
anything else, so
stifled
let's work on
offensively
that.
since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came
All
out the
right,
gates and
somebody's
got
expecting
hot
a ball.
away,
I'm
but
starting to
whatever
get
was
used to me a
going
little
for them
bit.
pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
This one's in the zone.
Hit out towards second.
Oh,
He's got
too
it.
far in the zone.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Still not a great throw from the second baseman. I'm a little bit concerned
Next,
about
it'll
that
be
second baseman.
Ryan
I'm hoping
Castellani.
he's not going to
Comes
get me
into
any.
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
All right, well, looks like he shouldn't hit anywhere.
Now a big fastball,
Nice.
and he's well behind it with the
Fat
swing.
swing and a miss.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays
Yep,
right there,
I like
this
that pitch.
lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now.
All right.
Strike 2. Both
I was
clubs
thinking
with
the
3
same
hits
thing,
in
not in the
ball
same
game.
area, but I was thinking the same thing. Put him to bed.
Can't quite get
Oh,
around in
okay, he
time to
fouled
keep
it off.
fair, and
All
it
right.
remains 0-2.
Sometimes that knuckle curve just doesn't work. It can be a fucking nasty pitch when it does, but sometimes it just doesn't.
Into the
Oh, we'll go with
windup
all
and the
reliable.
pitch. And a Fastball.
Right back up at the speed. Good job. Good one. All right, we're back up to the first in the lineup. These guys are probably going to know what to expect, but we'll try anyway. All right, he got contact with that one, but he got it. So,
they go down without a whimper here.
Looking good. Got another shot at the plate.
14. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
All right, let's try and get a good driving a run. That's what we're going for. That is what we are going for. My guess is this going to be out of the zone. No, that was a pretty good pitch. All right.
Over at second.
Well,
on at first.
we'll get an idea first. It's a good idea to take the first pitch.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's
fuck. I didn't think it would let me swing that late.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the
I knew that was going to be out of the zone, but I swung for it anyway.
Throw to first in time, and the big
shit
me.
me.
As the side is retired. So
I cannot fucking
no
hit,
errors,
man.
and a
I just
couple of
can't
men
hit.
left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
All right, we're in the 6th inning now. If I get pulled out, it will be soon. All right. I was far enough out of the zone that I'm not terribly surprised. All right, paint the edge a little bit.
And that's in there
nice.
for strike 1-1.
Fantastic pitch. Need to work on that velocity, though, I will say. All right, we'll try the same fucking thing. Sure.
Now the fastball
Oh,
is
man.
down and missed.
Fell for it, though. We're going to do it again? Opposite corner. I like that.
Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out.
Ooh.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Not my third.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Popped up. Kimball.
A little bit of wood on that one, but it's foul, so
no
we're
one
good.
will get this one. The 1-1 home.
All right. Good old upper corner.
Strike 2 swing.
Nice.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like
he was definitely
the next
sick
team
when he
that
said that line.
scores is going to win this one.
Unfortunately, I couldn't help myself out and score, but that's okay. Oh, I wanted to be a little bit farther out in the corner, but that's fine. Uh-oh.
McCarthy comes
Good
on
catch,
now
sir.
and puts
Thank
it away
you.
for the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Michael Tolia, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
All right, let's stay just out of the corner.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Nice. Okay, that was a very well held off hit. Props to the hitter.
Now the 1-0.
Now low.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh, too slow. All right. This guy's good though. I know this guy's gonna put up a fight. I can see that coming.
Windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the
All right.
inning. So
Well,
they breeze through this half of the inning.
still no new hits, but they're making better contact. So that could be of concern, but they took me out of the game anyway. So that's kind of what I was hoping for, to be honest.
It took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up
All
a
right,
nice
let's move on to that next game.
Close one tonight.
I don't think I should be playing another game in this thing unless I'm playing a center fielder in the next game. Yeah, that's what I thought. So fortunately, we only play one game in this format if we do it like that. But all right, well. All right. So, that was the first episode of MLB 21 The Show. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I apologize for not recording in so long. Frankly, I just haven't felt the need to. Not necessarily felt the need to, but I haven't felt like doing it, I guess. I've been pretty happy with the way... I'm kind of on vacation, you could say. Well, I am. I'm on spring break and I'm out of state, but... Or not spring, I'm on winter break and I'm out of state. But, I do... But I have been treating it as if it was a break. I have not, I have been... So I haven't been playing a whole lot of video games lately. I've been pretty content with not doing so as of late. But we're back. I will make I return on the 6th, so you'll probably see a few more videos in the following days after that. However, I will probably be getting a job not too terribly long after that. So, we'll see about, so I don't know how that's going to affect my free time, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect games, but we'll get there when we get there. So anyway, that's the first episode of this. Like I said, this is kind of this is my first time playing this in this way. I've never done this. This is all kind of new, I guess. So, but I had fun doing it. I'm probably going to make batting easy. I think I'm just going to stick to beginner difficulty. To be honest, I think my pitching in its current state vastly outdoes my hitting, so I think it's definitely in my best. If I want to stay a center fielder, it's in my best interests to keep keep that at beginner, because we're not doing any better as we get farther up. We've only got like 2 hits, so I'll edit that when the time comes. But for now, we'll stick to that. I might do NHL. I've got NHL 21 as well. I played the career mode back in NHL, either NHL 19 or NHL 16. I'm not sure which one, but whichever one it was, it just didn't really make sense to me. But maybe I'll try again with this new NHL game. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.